Enuma tosumi no about Pemwa ha a Pent Radio 100.1 from Yokumase Asokwa Pentecost House. And you may know num ene fankasia ena ebraso semede ebro media ene ohiniba nyakon. And as here enkoma se okay wano ene boy chude no anso na technical room hono mo a. And you may all streaming na ademaye ewo Facebook Pent Radio 100.1 FM. Oko no man no like no ahye no agya comment e de ato ase video so betimi ehu ebi ewo hono mo enti ya no akọ na wakọ akọhwe bi ewo ho. Na kase yi ensem de edimakotini bi ene say Chairman of the Mother Church of Pentecost Apostle Eric Nyamiche was say yemfa enkwara no eni echi ye kire koma eni omo enkyire ye kwa senka eni omo enko esan se Nyankopon etimi ene samwo kasa bro ya bofra obetimi ene emofra no nso akasa. On Pent John Dramani Mahama ede anohoba kesi akodi ma omanfo anase ehemfo wonom efri from Mantemu eba ne nan so say afi bia constituency bia benya 10 eye kilometer a eno ebeye ekwan a ye beye ede ama wonom anase ebeyi ede ato ehonom. Yabeko Asante Achim Obogu na yakohwe enne eye kese a woye Edema Savior Church emofra wonom eko nhyiamu na obenya kwanhia ewa Asante Achim atwede nanno dwoada nipa edu enum enne yase omu nyina line yase wonom nyina ede abom sechiwa ekuya sechiwa mrunkum wono ne anamsini wa Asante Achim yene ne ebetwetwe enkomo ede afa wi eho. Ghana Journalists Association HSE wama eye posi adwumakuo no enafuanso se mama meka bibi ankyerɛn a ene ensentrofo ye nyina be boycott police fo adwuma no mu ne ye nyina ye ma nyade a ye beba ensem bebre ye kan wona nanwumre masoa ya body akyekere nsedo kono hintima besanim de ama mesrafo afide no fato ya democracy yi adwumakuo afa hoka eye Ohenere Spices and afenso Ohenere non-dairy powdered milk one madama ena kase wote yenka bebi wo no wapebi ade agu jade de ma wadofo abusuafo sanse no ene ma aduane eyede wono madama ena medikase ne ebro yenyi won krato yebeba sisia
Midofo a minnim ho agro na say die waduane ne da no ayesronko
anyo mura Ohenere Spices abefi aduane de ayesronko Ohenere chicken seasoning se wo toto wo chi ana wo ye akokɔ nam ho bibia fakakra som
froye no
Ohenere stew seasoning no be manageta
jollof no
Ohenere jollof seasoning ma muhwam ni odew mu odew
fried rice no kra die
Ohenere fried rice seasoning e ma me fridge frede aponchin kakra no me do Ohenere go seasoning na ye asam na me se mira Ohenere seasoning powder ya woni beef shrimp noodles any de keke ka ho amunsu de aduane ne hwam ne de no ubedie dibio enti obapa Ohenere Spices abama yen aduane no aye de efise ni die ne nso aye de
Ohenere Spices dey
e wodwa hodromu etufon for 020 780 5398 and 0244 525908 FDA agi edwedien kratoi atum.
Afa me mo akọ bade bakase no so afa yemmo romo na yemfa ensem no emu enkyeremo yemfa emro. Yekopiemo our Pentecost Convention Center PCC ewogomo afete na dwumadi a ekoso eye Foundation Builders Conference we eye mufrakuo wonum enhyiamu na ekoso ewo PCC na chairman of the Mother Church of Pentecost Apostle Eric Nyamiche akopiemo ewo honomo a wokoye no na eye nkranhyensem na afenso futuo na wode ekoma mufre ene wonum akyerɛkyerɛfo na chairman enkasa emu no de eto eye Sunday school teacher fo yi na afenso awofo nyina anim say abre bia beko ye beka se ye kire kom ye ya konkyene ye kobompa ye kokanyam yasem ye mfa mofra ne nko essence wono ene asori ne daakyen wasese Nyankopon timi ene Samuel ekasa ye bra no osu na Nyankopon ebetimi ene emofra nso akasa na so betimi afa mofra so ede aye n'adwuma sede ope.
They are our future. When we go out for rallies and the adults will not come and the children come, what that means is that we are building a better future. So we want to encourage you to go out with the kids on rallies. Let them preach, let them do the altar call, let their colleagues and friends respond. That will give us a better church against the future. Let's teach them how to fast. And let's fast with them. If God could speak to Samuel at that tender age, he can speak to anyone. Let's teach them how to read the Bible and to know and to understand. When it comes to this movement, the focus is Jesus. The Jesus who saves. By the time the child leaves the children's ministry, maybe to the teenage class, he should understand that the only savior of the world is Jesus Christ.
And as a youth ministry, the person who say, "Yes, Christ, any we are say,
Ani awoti a chairman at the Church of Pentecost Apostle Eric Nyameche. Mame fa entwa so na ene nanano mo hemfo wono efri flamante mu so eboanan bepie mu ewo Jubilee House abankesi mu a wono so ebabecha omampani John Dramani Mahama na omampani ene wono ekasa no woche se flamante mu hwe as a big push no modie enhye da nima na se yamfa kwan bebre yamfiri mu hono mu amfa nhyem na monka makomantum yam ye wo ni so adu no so nkokra de emamo a eno no ebeba be yese afi bia constituency bia eno our Flamantem no ye beyi akwan ye brof kwansi edu mekire 10 kilometers de atorum afi bia enti maban ebekwa wie yese emfie 9 no ebeso no na chese constituency bia manya 40 kilometers no eye kwan a ye beyi di amamo.
With regards to infrastructure and transformational projects, I wish to acknowledge critical infrastructure projects we committed to during our tour recently. In your region, we've outlined ambitious plans that include major road projects. Some of the roads include completion of the Eastern Corridor Road, the reconstruction of the whole Denu Road, amongst others. Indeed, all these were earmarked in the mid-year budget under our Big Push program, which seeks to invest about $10 billion in infrastructure development over the next 5 years. Many other roads in the Volta region that were not mentioned in the Big Push have been captured under the 10-kilometer per constituency road reconstruction project. Every year we'll reconstruct 10 kilometers of roads per constituency, and so in 4 years we'd have done 40 kilometers. And I wish to inform you that all the 18 constituencies in Volta region are included in this project. I wish to assure you that we will endeavor to kickstart construction in time so that we shall see completion of these roads during my tenure in office.
Eno omampani John Dramani Mahama nene enono na ye komra shebedwafia ononyafo asenso boache wono na kane no ye osofo ohwe akwantimponsam so wono aso emra shebedwani di mamfo a wono ewo bantema woko ye eno ose Mr Speaker aban so the big push na se bibi ofre ne big push eba big push no mehwemu a oye yimu pa wa ye yimu akwan kra de nka wuyi akwan a ye he ba bi anipa wo ba bi anipa doso ba bi adwumadie sonko kra ekoso no eho no mo ene ye de akwan ko na so ne big push wa yinkran na afensu kumase e de afiri mu a wo se aha saa bia ye mienu nso ene bia ya nipa doso pa enti wei me ka kire osoafo ne aban mo nsan kon amonkonko hwebiem sei na wone ononyafo kwame agwaja ne wonom ensem na ekoko pieye we eye ononyafo asenso boache nene.
The greatest of respects, this so much talked about push is neither balanced nor big nor strategic. I say this because I believe strongly that it's just a political program rather than economic efficient program. This week, the list of program of roads is heavily skewed towards certain regions in the country, completely neglecting Greater Accra region and Ashanti region. For me, that is not fair to the country. That is not strategic, because you build roads where there are human beings, a lot of densely populated people, communities. You build roads which will connect economic centers. That will drive economic development and economic growth. Basic economic theory. City says that when resources are scarce, when we are in financial constraints, you prioritize. And that's exactly that's what I'm saying. If my opponents don't understand this, I don't know what else they will understand.
We ononyamfo asenso boache Francis ononyamfo wononene enono na yenkotie sedia osoafo ono sonso na hwe Ghana atempon anase kwantempon eso ononyamfo govern Kwame Agboja wono sonso ade to nanim wose resetting no aban ede eba no obia eso obia so ntiwe enye se ayi enkrani kumase afim na mom ya cha ebeso obibia so we enya de ese eba be wo enkrani kumase ni yeja sebio babia yadofo yenya no ba yeja wono agum we ononyamfo Kwame Agboja wono so nanini.
He issued a statement saying that we are trying to rubbish President Akufo-Addo's record of kilometers. You were not here. He was standing here and said, we have built 10,800 kilometers of new roads, and he will be asked like that. And I fact-checked him. What the president said here was untrue. He never built 10,800 kilometers of new roads. The road minister of Republic of Ghana. It doesn't sit well where all your examples appears as if you haven't been to any other place in the country. Yes, I agree. Accra Kumasi have the biggest volume of traffic in the country. But when you give the impression that just because that is the biggest volume, what about the farmer growing yam in Yendi? Don't we have to take a road there to convey the yam for us to consume in Accra? So you think that just because there are more people in Accra and Kumasi, we should spend all our money in Accra and Kumasi? The research of President Mahama means that I went around the 16 regions. When I got to Oti region, there was no active road project going on in the Oti region. Is that fair? Guess what? Research means that we are taking road infrastructure to every part of the country. And if you don't like it, you can do whatever you like. When you come back, you can decide not to do road there. We shall take road everywhere we like.
Na ononyamfo Kwame Agboja wato aso kire se wono wohwe se dia oman mu contractors wono matia enya dia se oman contractors wono ntimi nyi akwan e oman mu a wase ye de contract je ma abrofo anase ahoho wono betimi aye pa na mom dia aka wono pani supervision se e betimi enya obi a odinani ebedi akire enti aband contract je de ma eye company ne oman mu a odinani ebedi nachi.
In reality, many foreign contractors, apart from the ones you mentioned in those days, who did the work themselves, many foreign contractors, when they take the project, they become managers. It is Ghanaians who do the work. The reason you don't see Ghanaians leading this sometimes is because of the cost of investment. But some of them have built their capacity now. What we need in reality is the supervision. We need to have very straightforward professional supervisors who are Ghanaians to be able to do this. I have faith in the Ghanaian engineer to supervise work to make sure the quality is achieved. I have faith in the Ghanaian. In fact, the reason we are saying that the phase 2 of the motorway to Central University will no longer be done by DHM, but by FirstSky, simply because I believe FirstSky has the capacity. However, if you probably give that job to FirstSky without proper supervision, he will probably still disappoint. So we are not going to leave anybody to we trust you, but I have no doubt that the Ghanaian can build anything. In any case, what is a road? 80% of what you need to build a road is here in this country. You don't need to import iron rod, crash rocks and other things. So what exactly is coming from abroad? It's the financing. Who can tell me that the civil engineer, some of us went to school abroad. We sat in the same class as everybody.
Ano ononyamfo govern Kwame Agboja wono waswafo a wo hwe akwantimpon ensem eso nene na yete ye no yebeko asante achim na Owura Hammond Labi anei wono vice president of the Ghana Progressive Road Contractors Association wasi oman mu ye how kese ne pa no ene se sika wo se yede ebo ya kwantimpon brase yede be nsisi ne yemfa no mu nye yemhwe mfa nye nsisi ne mu yade yade foforo eno kan obi na yakwan no ese entema na se tete a yentimi nsisi.
Road maintenance fund, fund development project. Now, you award the development project there about 2 road funds. The road funds can get back to the main road, development project. a critical problem at the moment. The time you are, contractors, maintenance. Instead of road, I said, I road by a maintenance. We are paying the crime now. So you maintain road after 1 year, maybe in fact, the crowd not is so far. Then in so many way, a part of the intentions are not supposed to. The bishop well, Buffett and Cotano, I have trust in it. Or say you said the Canadians can steal it, Fana steal it. The Angelica, there were not bounce a person in no, not say. Yeah, I see, and that's I am should do it. And yet, contract I should do it. Who tried the contractor? 1 contract with it. So within 1 year, let's say a contractor that because you will do before I do with the Cadman, music abaya keeping yeah this idea be no on the contract na back na ya will in that will lose come there's no way I will see can will lose
we ora Hammond Labi wono nene ena yati ye wono ena vice president ne adema Ghana Progressive Road Contractors Association wono na echere die ntia Ghana yakwan entimi enye papa no adehye yenko Asante Achim akuya sechiwa murunkum wono ene yanam sini wo ye adwuma wo sort fm wono wo boyemu dia ekoso anase dia ekoso e Asante Achim obogu ebra nipa makomako edu ensia na se dunum edu ensia yesa ewo mu nyina line ewo amana bakum sechiwa what menka medase pa ena de yati ana chese brechi ni osu obogu awon mu nyina ayetum say nana eho esitie say nanei obogu awofo afei asori no timemufo na kazanse no wo siji asemi bra ye na yesie nipa makomako edunsia
yo ona de baba mesia country radio phone na enenwe no peso di ka mo no baba na jane na nsemi na pensia tinjenta no tin etinifi ewo kawo no water and no actually any different some and say I see me you want for your okay you can we dey at the whole and the for carrying in now ma put in one we are more down on one back and I'm many back to money that you done and you are way a go for the Japan 2 months up on papa the bad is saying many back me but one can I don't know what I'm planning to help me. My car is different from the other day. Oh, God, get to be now, number one, if I do, and it's an animal here, or moving to me. You can 9 can for you with that, so by having that some of a day share. But I don't want to got the car home. I am doing here. Now, and next, and I'm before you say, or money and another, after that, when you one. Ebe ya mamani amani eno ayo ukujeta ego nsa echejan ebe apatokro ebe ya mutu atise ebi nkan ewo bogu kro no nyense no amani na aponso ene de gidifo nyina atani obutu amada ne mu na tete papa Abraham adisei ene na account nyina yotem ade ka disi omo bogu jidimo ho Then ene kro na ye mate peti na that yamba peti nka tami dia na ye peti ya be bi enyi don't think of man some man something can hear Bobua. Obi aba do our one and the woman after and share when she had one so. The man is saying you and now pay any of 1 yam an hour for 1 yam an hour. Or put to another sentence and then 15 feet and on the other drinks in a sea can't see a wood so it's the only back. Now, some woman say, Apadat, and son, or mammy, and sitting in towards the Apadat, yeah, me and a bench, and won't papa down and will no maybe a papa, Apadat, and son, and so it would be. Now, the censor the Cremoko, and it's an alphabet, and then you come to bed, they were now, but there's the Indian son. That is no more, no, and I'm the other can only see or half a Emo Bruce Yano Aka, one Piano, because you have meeting, only now for another Kennedy, and a sister of a system, and a single after you with some back on one kind. That's the one now that they are about and the money and the money, your friend, and I will smell. And see your hammer.
Okay, yeah, Joe, I see no ababe and tem can be besides he say no. I hope we are one marshal, one mumma, it was soon no yawi, young funny insurance and answer a chiba, Ben na ekwadiama wonum, a shana kasa tanka no, insurance wa hon, na esodia na ekwa hemfa enti what be bisa.
I am also a young now, one and every and they are aware to be in a mouth. And yes, because they're in Africa, in Google, and that's so bad. That's a true answer. Run our dear Jennifer Machine. The boys with it for almost the one that we didn't want to be that I want in their body. As we know about my phone, so I feel I was on Jackson for FM1. About them, senior way, we now for Kakwapia. One name I said, and you know, for my work and the watching us. And my nephew, you know, 15,000 Ghana, up about what? One more position, sitting for pennies, so if she and you know, say, I got a car, because you are not funny now. And nothing is there. I don't go and something to cut a crack and now when you saw one of the saying, I won't share it, maybe I brought one in it. If you never told you.
Akuya yebeda wase ene wadaje na chese ene no ononyamfo kwekwa sante boati okopie mu ho ho
ene otu ma ni Kakwapia abana msini ene okopie
okay yate yedase pa ene wobre ene yati ya na se nipa ene akotwetwe komoi eye akuya sechiwa murunkum wono ena esipentro ya nan ewo asante achim anafo ho ye adwuma ewo Sot FM enso wono ena yene ne ekokotwetwe komo a wode dia ekoso ewo asante achim obogu wode eboye arehosem no kwasem eye arehopa ena ukọ ho no mu bia wo ye hwan ubesu oye hwan ubesu na chese areho ye papa eho no mo ensem na yede ebre wo no ye free ho no mo na ye monra ensem hodo emu Jomtani Edema Ghana Journalists Association Ora Albert Kwabna Dronfo and wa yense trofo nhyiamu na ensemo de etu dwana ene se niama bone ni niama ya abambofo edinse trofo efemu no se wonum ampe eno pomasibre na se wonum antwe enkrofo asonfa ho a ene enafu anso na echi no de yebe ne yebeka ede akere wonum enra yede to manima na se enra asefoforo siye ebra na Joy News Multimedia and Central for Kwakotwa demolition bia na ekoso na asrafo ekoto hye won so buru won ma buru ni panie eyewitness in interview waje buru ni bi pa na no na akwakotwe de atwam ni nyina ye de aba ene Owura Albert Kwabena Dwomfo che se aposifo ancheche won mu a wo di sanyampra samilitia in Central for na se wantwe waso na se wantwro ama metu yanim se ensem a ye di defense Central for na fin sabambofo a etieta Central for ahudi so ha ne yadura and the fanso ne so a Central for ye betwokrata de akoma da urbadwuma ko bia ma obia enkotwa posifo dwumadie bia ono bedi ene amudi a mbedi omkokom nyade a beba esanse dia ekoso no kwasem aboroso.
Now this is our demand to the police, to the Ghana Police Service, and the demand is time for action. The GJ hereby demands from the Ghana Police Service as follows. 1. A detailed update on the status of investigations into all reported attacks against journalists across the country within the past 7 months. 2. A public report on the prosecution of the police officer involved in the Bukmanov incident, including timelines and court proceedings. 3. Clear disciplinary action and sanctions against officers or individuals who have assaulted journalists, whether in uniform or civilian attire. 4. Specific measures the police service is putting in place to prevent future attacks and to train officers on respecting press freedom and media rights. 5. The police should do the needful by writing and responding to our formal request We expect these demands to be met within 7 days from the date of this statement. Failure to do so will leave us with no option but to advise all media houses across the country and our members to boycott all police-related activities and declare them as enemies of press freedom.
And if once on a swan, the Rubajuma Kobian on ma, on the Quacocha police for Jumedi, a dear and the Batomo, and it's a Moye and Central for a town for another Moye and Crophobia, more time the Rubo, another and Central for Yajuma in Tinadia Yabeba, police for Masumua. Yantua and Seminole Esona and Accra High Court assign Abo a Yama make a Tokonu, Chief Justice, then some of the Quadnai High Court to say, and one sign and share not one to try and Sembuno. High Court assign abo nsem nyina atoagu Justice Kwame Amwakwa wotena asem so anaso wode ensem no to dwane kire say ensem dodo na wotabiri beda wo High Court say won manhwa no wonka no asem da Supreme Court dada no pemu nankasa te asem so wono a we High Court wo ye den ababeka bie na ne nyina no wo kire say High Court ne kire say asem wode bai say committee nankasa wonom eye ne nsem anhwemu no wonom enitumi etieti anfa hode esu montungu eno no eda Supreme Court yentimi emfa emma yentimi nka ho asem High Court sa ensonso no say dia wonom ka na say adanse a wono wama medi na face nhwemu a wo ye ni nyina no eno nso tiamra eno nso court ebo ede etugu ye wasi committee nankasa nso kra no wamo yanji wo mutumi femfiri wonsam High Court say me ne hwana we mintimi anye entini nyina nkamfu ano ene High Court etena ase a wo se ma mega trito no nsem wo san de beda High Court appeal no ya to ni nyina asan agu na ene court krona yesan ejina mu a kane fotosan for them my Ghana mechere ononyafo Ken for ata wono so na lawyer for ekopie mu ewo high court wono so High Court na ene say OSP and as Office of the Special Prosecutor wono so sa Interpol awode owura Ken ofori ata akoto so se ba bia won yanchene mra wadwane oyamambofo wadwane no yanchene femra no eno so enka court ne hwe na wontwitwam sa arrest warrant no wontwitwam kra te se de twitwa obi die mu na nsan ya no na nka ono so yenyini kra free Interpol se list no so say wanted no yenyini free so eno so wakokona High Court say Special Prosecutor owotumi ese otimi declare owura Ken no for reata wanted afei so bo a wode abo ni nyina so ya legal owotumi enamomra kwan so enti eno so momfa masem nko nya de a yebetwitwa sa arrest warrant bia emu enti sadia asem ne tie na sa ena eda so ejina honom a wonom ekoya wantimi entwitwa asem ni bia emu Mame fawo entwa so na wade afutu akọ ede ama ankra sukuu no se akọda bi eba sukuu na se bibini wantimi entua ni sukuu fees a wosere enisa opamo akọra no se wonkonko tena fie na emom ye wokwan a ye fa so a ye beka no se obetimi krampo atwerokrata ede akoma akọra no na wofo anase bibi esa afi wose wade adesrede so ato eye aban sukuu sa ewo hono ni nyina we ekeka de doma eno no ese se obi anasa wofu bi eyi ne ba ese wode ne ba eye government school that's we na free eye private school a monje letter enfem free private school ba bi ode ne eba no ansa na maje ne sanse bebre na ho no mo a wo mo de school fees oh sorry I want me to na che say wabo na adwen de ama teacher ne no ayi ne ba no de ne ko baby enti sei na ensem no nana ata yeboa brobi wono na deputy director of education in charge of finance Doma Central wode etudwa
na for ya school ha so mo for ha mo school a na say appearance no according to na fees na commitment ni kia na enko wa say de pe na akra school no parents per na ya pam akra no say on fee ono de say adia ha adwen wo sua aso ye pa to the best friend say how for so to ha so na school fees on mofo new baby my am na de make the plan say so the pam plan de nka awofo no mu na say okolo because plan e juma na plan ni school fees PTO for the shia say na ya city and I city we know we bet when na planning ho a parent ni be share this pamo obi a enye asrano na e osofa wo pasha and say parent ase enti proprietors na church for the best them mo nte ne so ma e ti sire na ka se yen sire mo so bi sa mo no tre awofo no na mo yo mi anobaba e na yam papa e be fa so school fees ni bi pia
na nana ata yeboa eto ase say aya monje transfer letters sakora ne yi na free school ba ko modna ko school fufuro mu a wodne ba wo de ese de beye na wo se de kwaye obi wo school dada no yefeme yonti aya bisa transfer letters ansa na waje no sanse bebre na ho no mu a waye bibi wode ka school fees bi anas waye bibi anti en wo yi ne ba no ede aba
Nema Frontier CSA. The player public school after private school, no more unit. End of the academic year. You operate within the academic year, no more unit now for public school. So all partners who need to transfer letter. HSA one make up in school no more. To be anybody original, I catch a head teacher say, "Sound crown, not a money." Ever some men say, "Yeah, coming on education." Now move the over here, no honey, episode over actually. Now the other thing example of practice. Tanka money baby o se man ti ase se ati a edi mo masua asori ya kese pa so ha we bi mu aya mfa pantan ye so ma mo fa no pass a bi o pe eni nyam jabo banti na ye charge o fi video we from me a parents ati ase sa ko dress of ha e se ko dress kan ya ko bo ye se enyi su ban papa bo man e chere nkra no corruption ye chere mo kro no fi sha se no ye odi wi a na kro no so enyi ni ti e best example practice we cannot to fear young person on this year so na no more so said la we mu a yentumi pass on bituma pass man na so na say no mo tia no ha na so de ko secondary school or de ko any institution na out of so GDA wo certificate ni dia enti offer obitumi defend certificate
Areshe na eno ene ensemu a owura nana ata yeboa brobe wode etu edwa yenkowie kase na ewo amanone ensemu na ye kwani akokopiem ewo Nigeria oman no natifi FM honomo na Boko Haram fo no wonomo ade wani akere wonomo atena ye ene ho ene omanfo dodo na wo ha wonomo adwen ewo Nigeria mamu na ho na wonomo ewo na asema World Food Program ede aba ene say no kwasam sadia US aban chese wonfa emoa enkoma abibrim amai binum a Nigeria ka ho na chese USA da ne wate so anaso wayi afiri ho no no sadia ede hawa ede eba na eso wo se ne kasia etie no ene se yesan se atififam ho no no ekom ewo ho ohia ewo ho no mo nanka yede aduane ene moa ekokom o mo ayemfa nkonti ene mabu ni bebre na yede aduane ene dada wo mo se ye bokaranfo yi ede aduane eba beda dompe wo betwim mabu dodo na ede wono makoko kan wono ho a sebe de yefunu wogea eno no ekom so de wo ye dan nipa ebema nipa nani abre enti ekom de ne de aduane akiri kwan na obedie enti eba ne sa bokoramfo betimi anya tumi ni ahoden pa na wode wani akire mu ene mabu no na wonom ebetwe dodo na akwakọ kan wo twe wo so no na wo che emu nkwara na afensu emu emma ede ekọ adehye yemfa kase no emfa ensi ha dia edi kase ni mo akotene bi ene say Apostle Eric Nyameche, Chairman Church of Pentecost, wade ato awofo na afenso echechefo anim say yenche emofra ne kwanya ye faso etwe akra na ye kan nyame asem sanse wonom ene asori no daache ewo kase ye mu nso mampani John Drawani Mahama ede ato na nanoma wonom ewo Flamantem mu na so free Flamantem anim say afi bia constituency bia no ye beyi akwan ebrofu kwansi edu timfie na beso no na brofu kwansi aduanan de constituency bia nensa aka yakọ asante achim south ema yene ekuyesechiwa mununkum kwatwetwe enkomodifa ene obogu ayi a ekoso ewo honomo na ensem binum ka ho na metena se na nwumre ede ebre wo se nunum ene fa kase midi ene ohene ba nyakose ke okay wone continental commentator 730 wonoma ene bo machidom ema medekase ene ebre wo adwumaku a efa kase hu kanyina eye ohene spices na afei so ohene non dairy powdered milk make for the mount as a unya be at the ebu ufie ujadia ebema woduane ayede ama enije abafi one madama ena yede kasiane ebrewo ene enwumre me so ameje adwaken kama medin ene ohene ba nyakome sorry so yede Pentecost awabeto so enche
me dofo